Alright, morning everyone. We're back at it, so it's the next day after part 3, I think it was. I was going to just, part 3 was going to be it, but I ended up going on that long drive talking about dash cams for half an hour, so tangent was made and made the video too long, so yeah, we'll just split them up again. Sorry about that. As with all my projects, they go a bit longer than what they should, but anyway, get sidetracked, whatever. Dog's just found a nice Alfie brought a stick home for the first time and he's loving it. I don't know if they're allowed to eat wood, but it's good for their teeth, I suppose. Are you? Yeah, I'll probably take that off them pretty soon. Dex, hey, don't swallow that. What are you doing? Oh man. Yeah, I think come on mate, give me that. That's no good. You're not allowed to eat that, mate. Alright, so we're gonna get straight into it. So yeah, blew up a light yesterday. One of these ones. So I found these. So what they are they were in like a protective thing, but it's just a USB light. So 5 volt, happy to run on 4.2, no dramas. I connected one up yesterday. They definitely work because I've got. So this is the output at the moment. This is just a wire. It already had this connector on there. I'm not using that connector. I'm going to cut that off and bury this wire. I'm hoping that it's enough to get me to that light. Bury it. It should be. Yeah. And then we'll cut it over there where the 90 degree and the brick is. And then we'll get. That means I'm out of this wire then. Am I? Yes, I am. Yeah, that's all the blue one done. All the black one done. And then we'll switch over to this one. And then that will definitely get me all the way down. And then this stuff being black, so this will be buried in the ground, and then this stuff being black will be the bit that runs up to the light. I'm going to have to take every pipe out that holds the light up and drill a hole in the base, run the light through, drill another hole. You can see here I'm going to have to drill another hole in the base of that, and then in the base of this. So wire in, up, and powering the light. And I'll use yeah, this stuff for that. That way it's black and you don't notice it as much. So these are like a white light though, and everything else here is like an orange warm white, and this is a cool white. So I just got some orange tape and put it over, and it looks pretty good. Looks fairly close. The only thing is it's very bright. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to unsolder probably 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's 8 lights there. So I'm going to unsolder 4 of them. Not use them. I don't want to cut the board, because if I cut it across here where there's 4, it might break something and then none of them work. And then I've only got 2 of these, so I've got to be a bit careful. So I'm going to just unsolder 4 lights, leave the board as is, and then I'll do the same on. Oh, the other one's out here. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll do the same. I'll just unsolder 4 lights, and then I'm just going to put them back to back like that. So that way you got light 360 degrees, and hopefully looks the same as all that. So that'll fix that broken light problem. It's this one. This one's broken. I cut all the wires off so I know which one. All these have got. I've left all the big wires and stuff on them, but this is the broken one. So yeah, first project we'll fix this, and then we'll start running some wires, and yeah, go from there. So but anyway, let's fix this light first, and then I've got my little seat there, so I'll probably have to kneel on the ground and then use that as a bench to go around to each light, and I'll put something so it doesn't burn that seat if I drop the soldering on like I normally do. Yeah, so all good. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright, we've had a bit of a breakthrough. So this is the broken light, and I got it working. So that's awesome. That's really good. I had a bit of a thought about it, and all I had to do, I'll turn it off so it's not too bright. All I had to do was wire positive and negative directly to that center one, and then just run a negative just to one of the outer LEDs, and it all lit up. Depending which, you can actually see it. It's if you connect it to one of those solder posts, it's red. If you connect it to the last one on the back there, it's blue. Middle one's green, VCC positive is voltage, and voltage constant current, I think. And then it says W2, so I assume that was warm white, whatever it is. So yeah, and it all worked. So because these lights do different colours, I never used them on different colours, not interested. So that's awesome. So I've bypassed all that, whatever blew up, I've bypassed, and she's working now. So now I'm going to put it all back together. Well, it is back together. I'll just solder red to red, black to black over here, and then we'll just solder the new line to the same post, and it'll work now. So awesome, good save. Okay, so I've done two. I've pre-cut. I've got another 6 here, 90 centimeters long, so that's enough to get it up to the light soldered, and enough at the bottom there to hook into the wire that's going to eventually run around. Got a little bit left over of the grey stuff. Then I've got the black stuff. I did say I was going to use the black stuff, but actually I tried it, and you can actually see it worse than this. This is almost invisible once it's inside the diffuser and inside the glass. The black one, you could actually see it. I thought it was going to be the other way around, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, ended up using the grey. Just looks better. Yeah, I've got a drill, so I'll pull another one out, get ready to go. But you do have to drill. There's a screw that holds the center bit to this glass bit with plastic, so you got to drill that out to be able to pass the wire through. It's the only way you're going to get the wire, and you do end up losing the reflector at the bottom. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, so it should be fine. So yeah, you don't get that anymore. Whoops, missed the bin. Everything's oily because I did spray it with a when I first got them. Oh, that one's not, because that's the one I fixed, but you can see it's got like an oil coating over it. So yeah, everything you touch is all oily, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to film anymore. You've seen it there in fast motion, whatever it's called. So it's literally run that up the shaft, or drill a hole a little bit, not from the bottom because you've got the plastic bit that slides in, so you need to come up a bit. Drill a hole, drill that hole out in the middle, run your wire through, solder it to the board, and done. Doesn't take long at all, maybe 5 minutes per light. So I'm going to do four. Because that way you're not doing the same job 8 times in a row. So I'm going to do 4, then run some wires, get them hooked up, then come back, do another 4, and do the other 4 that are down that line there. Before I forget though, I will turn this off, because otherwise when I do cut, actually no, what I'll do is I'll leave that on. I'll do 4, then I want to check that they are working, and then turn this off, then go and do my wiring. Because otherwise when you cut that double wire, I did it yesterday, you'll short it out because you're running power through it while you're trying to cut the positive and negative at the same time. So yeah, I'll do that, but I do want to check them all before I go soldering them into the ground and make sure that I did hook them up right and that they are working. That way tonight, when 6 o'clock comes around and that thing turns on, all 8 of them are going to light up nicely. So all good. All right, leave it with me. I'm not even going to do like a fast forward thing. I'll just get it done, and I'll get back to you when they're all wired up. We'll try and keep this video a bit shorter than the last one. So yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, this is going on far too long. Lights are on, they're all in. I've just watered the soil back in, because you got to dig it up to lay the wire in. So yeah, that's all laid in. Soil's all back down, compacted a bit with water. You can kind of see they're on. But I will get some in this video. You'll see it, and I'll get some footage at night time. But yeah, it's all done. So not too bad. I ended up doing 4 so I soldered up 4 lights, ran the wire and installed 4 lights, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I just laid out the wire, and then I did the other, I soldered up the next 4, and then I just went inside for a bit, because if you saw that little stool that I had out on wheels, I'm pretty much kneeling on the ground with my chest up on that stool, and then bending over to solder. So yeah, it was a bit of a extreme soldering, if that was a thing, because there's flies, there's wind, you're bending over, and nothing's holding your wire. Definitely a luxury soldering in here compared to out there. So, but that's all done now. Turn that off. Soldering irons off. Yep. So yeah, I just made sure everything's working. So this timer now, so now we just go, I think that little thing there means that it's locked. So it says here press 4 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we want to put it to auto, but it's auto and it's on at the moment, so we want to turn it off and then turn it back to auto. So now it's auto, it's off, but it's back to auto. We want to go to timer, so 6 o'clock it's going to come on, and then I think, yeah, oh, that's a bit weird. Why is that lost? Yeah, okay, so this is how many timer functions you can do. I think it's like 18 or something. 16, 17, so 16, yep. So number 1 on at 6 o'clock tonight. Oh yeah, that's midnight, sorry, yeah, that's correct. I want to turn, I don't want to make that midnight anymore, because that's a, yeah, I'm not up, so that's 8, 9, 10, so 10 o'clock, I'm normally well and truly asleep by 10 o'clock, so we'll leave that at 22 to turn off. So it's only on for 4 hours. Then we go timer again. So then the second one, where I get up early, so it'd be nice to look out and see the lights on. So turn them on at 4, turn them off at 6 in the morning, and all the days are lit up. So it's 7 days a week. It's same time, 7 days a week. So we'll just leave it like that. Clock is to set your clock. Timer is what I was just pressing to go through all your things there. Set your time, hour and minute. I just rounded it to the nearest hour, so I'm not setting it to a minute. And week, I've never pushed. I don't even know what that does, but I suppose it changes the week that you're on. So anyway, it knows today. Is that right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Yes, that's right. Yep, Tuesday. So all good. So we will leave it, and we'll come out here just before 6 o'clock. So the lights are off at the moment, so you can tell here. So I think that means we got power to the timer, but the work light that says work there, that green light, that's off. So that means the lights aren't on. So all good. We've got 12.9 volts in the battery, which is pretty low actually. It's not. I mean, it's not low, but so that battery might be stuffed. I'm not sure. But it has been on charge for all day yesterday, all day today, and it's not cracked 13 volts. But that's not a big issue. That's not a big issue. So we'll just monitor it over the next couple of days for how long it's going to be on for. But like I said, it's only going to be on for 6 hours in total every day. So yeah, one thing I can check, see if this works. I've got a clamp clamp meter, so we can test on. Don't want, yeah, on this thinner wire here. That's why I didn't put it in the conduit, because I wanted to keep this separate. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4 to unlock it, auto on, and then we'll turn this to volts DC. So all the lights are on. There you go. I just saw 3. I just saw 3 amps, but I don't think it's going to be that high. Yeah, I don't know if this actually works. Yeah. Let me get a ladder. No. 0.1. It's definitely going to be more than that. 0.6. I was expecting. I mean, yeah, I was expecting about 2 amps, I think, but I didn't do any calculations. I was just guessing, because those lights can't draw a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you gotta. I don't know. I'm seeing 1 amp every now and again. 0.8. There's 1. 0.9. 0.8. It's just on and off. Yeah, I just don't know how good this clamp meter is. But anyway, let's leave it at that. Let's say it's about an amp. I don't know. I really can't see those lights, those tiny little LEDs. There's literally, I think there was 6 in a ring, and then that strip, both sides of that strip. So, yeah, 0.2 of an amp, 0.3 of an amp each light, and there's 8, so 1.6 amps. Yeah, I can't see it being much more than that. So, either, it's a 60 amp hour battery up there. It's buggered because it's been in the car for a few years, but I can't see that these 8 lights flattening that battery. So we'll see how we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, unlock it, turn it off, put it back to auto, and put the cover on, and hopefully we're done. And the good thing about this one, it's actually got 2 USB ports underneath there. So if I wanted to leave a USB cable here, I normally put my phone up here. Yeah, you can just put your phone on charge and charge it off that battery there. So pretty cool. But yeah, apparently this does. So it's a built-in timer, full protect, set voltage, and MCU control. So you must be able to set a finish voltage, and I have seen this yesterday. This was up to 13.7 volts, so, and still charging. So I think it's set correctly for a lead acid battery of 13.8, 14 volts, whatever. Yeah, like the maximum voltage. I did prod one of these. I think it was this one off the panel, and it's like 17 volts. It's getting off the panel, but it's only allowing the 13.7, 12.9 at the moment. It's pretty sunny. There is some cloud, but I'd say that's because the battery might be flat or half knackered. It's sucking in more than the thing can supply. So, but anyway, it's all working. I don't know what this off and on means, but I think this means you can actually plug, because there is another round plug with a light on it. You can't see it, but it's in the plastic just here with that same light. So I think that means you can connect something to this and it'll run a light off this. I think that's what that means. So I'll turn that off anyway. I won't go through that because I might change some settings and then I can't get back to it. This came with no instructions at all. I'm sure if I looked at the Amazon listing, I can probably track it, but it's working. I'm just going to leave it, so all good. But anyway, yeah, I'll get the camera back out tonight. We'll come out at 6, but I think it's still going to be too much sunlight at 6 to actually see anything. So I'll just wait until it's looking good and the sun's right down, and we'll come back out and have a look. See you in a bit. And there we go. It's all working. She looks really nice with the storm clouds in the background there. And are they all working? Yeah, all working. No worries. Yeah, we got a big storm coming in tonight. Kind of see it come through. I think it's gonna come about midnight and then all overnight, and all day tomorrow. You can see the wind kicking up. But anyway, that looks really nice. Whoops, that was a dog toy. See if I can Get a nice view there. I might just I'll wait for that light to turn off, and that's it. That's yeah, with all the lights off. There's still a bit of sun around. It's probably about 6:30, so yeah, still a bit, but no, they're all working. I can't even remember which one is the one that I fixed. It may have been the first one over there, and yeah, all looks the same, so all good. So yeah, that I was worried that all the lights weren't lighting up in that, but no, it's fine. So awesome. All right, project finished, and catch you guys on the next one. Alright, early the next morning. Oh, dog toy getting wet. Just started raining, and lights are on. That's pretty cool. They're all on, I think. Yep, all on. So awesome. That worked out really well. So happy with that. This rain is pretty much just started now, and it's in for the day coming from that way. I'll put a radar image up, but yeah, that's going to be us for the day, maybe 2 days. They're saying hail, thunderstorm, all sorts of stuff. So, but anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, that's just a quick one, just showing you that the timer works really and all the lights work. So all good. Cheers for the help. Catch you on the next project.